Good morning, guys. By request, I have another video on my avocados. So let's get started. So this is my flagship avocado tree, the one that bears the most. It's a Hass, and I've had it for about 6 years. And maybe 7. Yeah, and it's been here in the ground now for close to 4 years. And every year I get at least a minimum of 50 avocados. And a couple of years ago we had over 100, which was the best season. So I can actually go under the tree and stand under it. That's how big it's become. It's standing at about 4 meters, maybe slightly above 4. But it's a big tree, so if you want a Hass avocado, make sure you got the room for it. So I'm literally underneath the tree now. It's not only 4 meters tall, but it's 4 meters wide. Yeah, beautiful. And a lot of the new fruit for next season are at the top. They're not at the bottom, so they're all up there. So it's going to be hard to reach them. Whereas this season's fruit that came last year are at eye level, very easy to harvest. So every year is different, guys. It's not going to be the same year in and year out. So that's the first avocado tree, the Hass. Standing away from it, standing back. I like to keep it a couple of meters below the house roof, the top of the house. And that's it. That's the Hass. It's a beauty, but you need room. Forget about tight corners and tight this and tight that. Next is the Wurtz, which is the oldest tree I have. And that's 16 to 18 years old. I don't remember, guys. Around 2005, approximately 2006. And that's also around 4 meters. Let me climb up so you can see. There you go. That's a pine tree next door from the neighbor, so it's not part of the tree. And there's 2 of them. I planted 2 because back then I wasn't very familiar with avocados, right? I was a newbie with growing fruit. And I thought, well, I read something about cross-pollinating, and I didn't realize you needed 2 different varieties. So I got 2 of the same variety. So I ended up with 2 Wurtz instead of 1 Wurtz and 1 bacon or 1 reed. But that's all right. It ended up really good because now I've got a big hedge, an avocado hedge that's growing all along here, right? From down, all the way down there to here. So that spans 6 meters, 6 meters width and 4.2 meters height. There you go. That's both trees there from a distance. I go further back. Looks small, doesn't it? It's not small at all. I'm using a wide angle lens. That's more like realistically what it looks like with a regular lens. And this is from the other side, under the pergola. You can see it right there. like a hedge behind this old barbecue that we used to have here. There used to be a grill, but we don't use that anymore. And that's pretty much it from behind. The wurts. Again, I can stand underneath this one. It's nice and cool under here. So there's the other one down there, see it? And this one here. They're the two trees, which I got at the same time. And I can't see any fruit under here. This is not a very good bearer compared to the Hass. I don't know why. But it does give us a dozen, at least a dozen fruit a year, at least 10 to 15. I have had 20, 25 on a good year, but usually a dozen. There's the original label from 2004, 2005. Surprisingly still intact, even though it's you know, plastic. So I have seen a few fruit at the top there, but I need to step out to show you. It's very hard on a very bright sunny day like today. But in any case, it still looks beautiful, even as an ornamental. Last summer, or last autumn, around April 2021, possums ate half the fruit. I lost about 5 or 6 full-size fruit just before they were ready to possums. So I'm gonna have to start bagging these, the ones that are up there, although they're very hard to reach. They're right at the top once they get bigger, so that doesn't happen again. I'm trying to find a couple to show you on cam. They're very small, slightly bigger than the Hass. Yeah, I'll go looking first and then I'll show you. This is the other side of the tree from where I was standing earlier. Or trees, there's 2 of them, remember? See the 2? One here and one all the way down at the end. Down there, there's one. And this one too. Okay, I found a couple. I found 3. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's very bright, guys. Is that it there? Gee, I can't even see it on the camera. But there's one there, and there's one. Geez, can't see. There's one in there. There it is, that one there. See it? Yeah. So I see 3 of them, like that one. But guys, very hard to find. They're still small. But the tree sure ain't small, it's massive. Oh, I just found another one. The more I look, the more I find. Where is it? Yeah, that one there. I can almost reach that. And there's a little nest above it. See that nest? Yeah. Baby nest for robins. There's another nest. Looks like a finch was in there. It's empty now. Very well hidden. Good job. Okay, next we move on. To the Fuerte, which is around 5 years old. This one gets a lot of shade from the ice cream bean tree, right? It's almost 100% shaded except for that one branch up there. That gets sun up there. That one there. So not much to show you here other than the one fruit it has. It had one last year too, but someone ate it. a few weeks ago when I was ready to harvest it. Can you believe it? Right at, it's like incredible. It's like there was a marker on the avocado that said, ready today, bite me. That's how they got it. It was like that. Like a week before it would have fallen on the ground. Can you believe those critters, how clever they are? Huh? Anyway, this one here is just over 3 meters in height, and the same 3 meters wide. Now this was not a good place to plant this tree because it's a big tree. The Fuerte is a big tree like the Hass, and there's not much room in here. It's crammed, so I've got work to do, but it's my own fault, right? I brought it upon myself. So clip, 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 clip. So I've been clipping over the last couple of years. The first 2 years it was nice and compact, and the last 2 years it's sort of grown into a small monster. But it's a very attractive tree, right? It doesn't mind the shade. And supposedly these fruit like mad some years, and then they go without fruiting for a year or two. And well, I've been waiting for 4 years and we still haven't got anything. So it should be, I thought it was going to be this year. Well, it should be next year that we get that big crop. So I'm still waiting on the Fuerte to give me a big surprise, right? So that's that one. And next is this guy here, whom has given me a lot of concern. He's been sick for the last 12 months or 14 months. That's the Pinkerton, guys. So I don't know if he's going to recover or not. He's sort of semi-recovered in spring. That is October, November 2021. But in early summer, he dipped again and dropped all his fruit, except for maybe 1 or 2. There's one over there I can see. Right? Yeah, so the Pinkerton, which was doing so great the first 3 years, I don't know what's wrong with him. Someone in a comment yesterday said there's too much grass and too many weeds growing around the tree, around the drip line. That's not what's caused the problem. Okay, I haven't mowed the grass. It needs mowing, by the way. Can you tell? It's like a jungle. But these grasses are not causing problems for trees. Why isn't the kumquat tree here suffering? This one here, from the grasses, huh? It's thriving. Why isn't the starfruit tree, carambola, suffering from the grasses, huh? From those grasses. It's thriving. So that has nothing to do with it. And the other question was, do I mulch? Yep, I sure do. I mulch these guys like you wouldn't believe. They get spoiled. Look at all that organic matter. These are all leaves, right? This is at least 10 to 12 inches of leaf matter for the Pinkerton. See it? So, and he gets watered every second day in summer when it's over 30 Celsius. So he's getting watered, mulched. The only thing he's not getting any protection from the sun. That's the last remaining hurdle. Unlike the Fuerte, which is full shade, right? Full shade. Look how green he is. The leaves, look at that. Compared to that. Yeah, let me get one of these leaves and I'll show you the difference. Okay, Fuerte leaf, Pinkerton leaf. Do you see the green? See the difference? Look, what's going on here? What's going on? You think it's the weeds? these grasses here, under here, around the drip line that are causing the leaves to sulk? I don't think so. And it's not a lack of mulch, it's getting mulched and watered. So I don't know what's wrong with a Pinkerton. Let's move on. And this guy here is the newest member in the avocado family to join us in ground. I put him in the ground at the beginning of summer or the end of spring, around November. And this is the reed. It's only a baby. I got him last year, so I've had him for a year, and he was a year old, so it's only a 2-ish year old tree. 2 or 2.5 year old. And I've given him shade. Look how green he is. I made this shade cloth, or this shade protection for him. So he's got no excuse to soak. Heaps and heaps of organic matter. Look at all those leaves and banana stems and you name it, everything, right? I mulch, guys, so they're all getting mulched and watered. You can tell how healthy he is. Now, why the Pinkerton is not this healthy, I don't know. Could it be the lack of shade? Come on, the Pinkerton was like that all through winter as well, when there was no sun, guys. We go back under the Fuerte to show you the last tree I have. That's still in the pot, this one. Here's the newest member that's still potted. And that's the shepherd. I was gonna plant him out, but I thought I'd wait till well, first of all, till summer is over. I don't want to plant a avocado tree when it's 35 Celsius or 30 Celsius. Too hot. Too hot, guys. Unless I put him in the shade, like him. Right? Then yes. But I don't have any shaded space for Mr. Shepherd. I only have full sun. Torture. This is a torture chamber in here for an avocado tree in the middle of summer. So I'm not going to plant him anywhere exposed. Right? He wants shade. He's a baby. And he's getting shade. But in a pot. So around March, when the worst of summer is over, I'll look for a place, even in a sunny position, to plant him. And that's it, guys. That's my last avocado. You did hear about the lamb has that I pulled out a few weeks ago. That was right there. And I put a custard apple in its place. See the custard apple there? Yeah. So the lamb has is living his final days in his pot. If he recovers, he recovers. If he doesn't, well, he's going to be some good edging for another tree. Turn him into edging. It's got a nice thick trunk. So we wait. We give him till winter. I'm going to give him till, well, we'll see, winter or spring. Maybe next spring. Give him a good chance to come back if he does. That's the old lamb has avocado. And here's the bacon, which looks like, well, I don't know what it looks like. He's got dieback everywhere. I just might throw him out and replace him with another guy. The main stem looks very healthy, but all the sides have died. Right? Oh, there you go. So that's the bacon. Yeah, I have him in shade for protection. So that's the midsummer update on my avocados, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video. By request, you know who you are. And I hope you enjoyed it. Like and share if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And guys, We'll see you from the next video. It's very hot. I'm off to the beach. Bye.